In some counties, voters were allowed to cure their ballot, fix their ballot. In other counties, they weren't. In some counties, they allowed pre-canvassing. In other counties, they didn't. In some counties, they set up temporary satellite offices where people could vote. In other counties, they didn't. And you can imagine which counties did this. These were the Democrat-run counties. So you add everything Mark had, and you add that on to it, not to mention the fact when you send out all these ballots. We had a staffer, I've said this many times, we had a staffer who works for our office and for the Judiciary Committee who at her apartment, she got her ballot. 4 other ballots were mailed to her apartment that were people who didn't live there. Yeah. That is a recipe for disaster. And all we're asking now is why won't some of these, why won't Governor Kemp in Georgia, for example, let us recheck the signatures and actually find out the rejection rate that Mr. Starr was talking about early. It was next to nothing this election when you got 41% of the electorate sending a mail-in ballot in. That defies any type of common sense. So why don't these guys let us check it out? If they're so confident their elections were fine, why don't they let us check it out? But they refuse to do so, and that's what's troubling so many Americans.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. And the thing that really strikes me in Pennsylvania, and this isn't, just for the presidential election. This is because a precedent has been set for this now going forward. So that's why it's so important to all Americans, no matter what your party is, that you have to feel confident. And I have a neighbor who got 6 ballots for his neighbors all put in his mailbox. So, I mean, this kind of stuff happened all over the place. It's not to say that there should be a different outcome. We don't know that. But the fact of the matter is it was so dramatically different. But let me ask you this question. You have the legislature in Pennsylvania that has the state constitutional jurisdiction over voting rules in the state.
Yep.
But the Supreme Court, the state Supreme Court in Pennsylvania, overruled what they decided. Now, that sounds to me, I'm not an attorney, but that sounds to me like a classic setup for something that the Supreme Court of the United States would want to get involved in. So why aren't they?
Well, maybe they will. We certainly hope they do. And I think you're exactly right on the analysis. The U.S. Constitution is clear. This is an Article 2, Section 1 concern for the state legislature. That's where we have to focus. They have the ability to set the time, place, and manner of elections, and they have the ability to determine the electors, ultimately decide on the electors. So it is a state legislative issue. You're exactly right. And the reason we got to get to the bottom of all this is if you think about the fact 75 million voters for President Trump, surveys show that over 70% of that number, 50-some million people, think the election was rigged. When you have over a third of the electorate think there are major problems with your election process, with the integrity of your election, that is not healthy. Yeah. That is not good for a country. If for only that reason, we had better get to the bottom of it. And these state officials who are making it difficult for us to get answers, they are not helping that situation for our entire nation. That's what concerns me. That's why I'm for every debate we can have, everything we can do to get to the truth so the American people can be confident in the real outcome.
Absolutely.